Hi guys, welcome to Motivation Monday. And this week, we're going to talk about feeding the positive dog. Come here guys. Who's this special boys? I've got all three of them here. They're super excited to say hi and more excited that there's food in the picture. Come here, Leia. Who's that good girl? Yeah, she loves her pulled pork. Tracy, you want to come say hi? Come here. Hi, Momo. Come here, Momo. All right. This is little Momo. Yeah, we got a lot of positive dogs around here. We'll dig into it in just a second, okay? Come here. Okay. All right, now that the physical dogs have been fed, let's talk about feeding your interior dogs. I love the book by John Gordon where he's talking about positive leadership and communication. And one of the stories he tells is about the two dogs that are fighting inside of you. You have your positive dog and you have your negative dog. And they're constantly battling against each other. And one is always going to win. One dog is always going to eat the other. And more often than not, we tend to let it be the negative dog. Guys, I'm guilty of this. I know you are too. Well, at least most of us. And if you're not, keep trucking along, doing what you're doing. I love positive, naturally positive people. We have Tiffany in our office, and I've never seen her had a bad day. She's so bubbly and gentle all the time, and I love that about her. Our new girl, Madison, is also the same way. But guys, I'm not always positive. I have to fight it. And you know, if you're in sales, it can be tough because all you hear day in and day out is no and no and no thank you and no thank you. But you really have to fight that negative dog and start feeding your positive dog. And what I mean by that, and we've talked about it a little bit. Oh, there's one of my positive dogs now. She's going for a bowl because she's hungry. You have to make sure that you're feeding into that dog to make sure that he's getting all the positivity, excitement, and energy that you can come up with, guys. It's not simple. It's so hard because you're constantly fighting a mix of emotions and frustration and anxiety that are naturally part of the sales process. And I was talking to my business development manager the other day, and she'd mentioned a closer that was trying to micromanage a business development rep. And she's like, they don't understand. Closers are very different than salespeople. We have different brains. We have different functions. And she tried to take over at one point, and it didn't go well. And she quickly learned that there's a very big difference between those two things. So we have people coming into our lives telling us what to do because they think they can do it better, but that's not necessarily the case. Guys, it is so hard to do what you do. And I acknowledge that. Going out there day in and day out is frustrating, but it can also be uplifting to both yourself and those around you. So decide now that you're going to feed the positive dog. And no matter what kind of negativity gets fed into your life, your positive dog is going to eat that right out and spit it out because you deserve better. You are better. You are positive. And that's all you eat is positive food. Anything that's negative, you throw it right up, and excuse the negative metaphors if I'm grossing anybody out, but you've really just got to push away the negative. Be on the offensive when someone says, you can't, you shouldn't, you won't, you don't. Get on the offensive and feed your positive dog. Just because I don't succeed doesn't mean I'm not succeeding. Just because I failed doesn't mean I didn't learn anything and I can't grow from this. Guys, it's so much more, it's so much deeper than just getting it right the first time. It's about personal growth and vision. If you don't have a vision for why you're in real estate, guys, try something else because if that's not what you're here for, if you don't have a personal growth statement about what you're in, either find one that means the world to you or try something else. You may be in the wrong industry. Mine is personally about personal and helping other people grow. I want to see growth in people. That's why I do all the education that I do. And even when it gets hard, even when my numbers aren't quite where I need them to be, even whenever I just missed that sales goal that I had, I remember it's about helping people grow, and it's not about immediate results. It's about what can happen in the future, not just for me, but for the people I'm helping. So keep your vision clear in your mind and feed your positivity. Don't let the negative dog win. We talked about letting the reptile win last week, which is just your conserving yourself and keeping yourself safe because of the chaos. But the negative dog and the chameleon and the reptile brain are very closely intertwined. So you cannot let either of them win. Instead, be on the offensive and feed your positive dog. By the way, they love pork. Isn't that right?